Hey everyone, I am Kate Volman and I am so pleased because today I am joined by my friend Wendy Blum. She is a speaker, an author, an entrepreneur, and a business coach. And today she is here to share 3 sales strategies to help you increase your business in 30 days. Wendy, thank you so much for joining me.
You're welcome. I'm so excited to be here.
So I'm excited to dive into your strategies that you're going to share. But before we do that, why don't you share a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I worked 25 years in the pharmaceutical industry.
25 years.
25 years. It goes like that. It goes by really fast. But I got into that industry because I was raising my family on my own, and I knew that there was a good potential to make enough money to support my family. And what I appreciated so much about being in that industry is they had great training. And I wore a lot of different hats. I had a lot of different experiences working with, getting past what they call the gatekeeper, the person at the front desk, developing relationships, long-standing relationships with doctors and hospitals, different types of personalities. So I really think I've been able to take those tools, those strategies, those techniques, and now as an entrepreneur, because I left a few years ago to go out on my own. And so I was able to incorporate that strong sales and marketing background into everything I do and help my clients with resources and tools also.
Which is awesome. I think so many people start a business because they're so passionate about something and they really want it to succeed, but they didn't really get a lot of sales training, or they really don't know how to grow their business in the right way. And I actually had the opportunity to meet Wendy when she had just left that role and started your business. So I've been watching you grow your business, and you really are so wonderful about making connections in the community, and I've been seeing you kind of grow and evolve. So it's been really fun to watch you, and I know that you help your clients with sales and a number of other things. So I'm excited to dive into sales because we have to, obviously, to grow your business, you need to increase sales. So let's dive into some of your tips.
Well, these are 3 simple strategies that anybody can use immediately in their business, and most of them really don't cost any money.
Awesome. That is good. It's doable, it's 30 days, and you don't have to spend a lot of money. I like it.
So it's 3 strategies. The first is to think connection. So to think how many touches we have every day and how many opportunities for connections that we have every day. Social media, but a connection isn't just going online. It would be liking a post or sharing somebody's service, product, event. It's engaging. It's actually then going from liking a post to having a private conversation with someone in the chat box. And then also connecting when you go to an event and actually make a connection from one person or one business owner to another. But at another level where you would maybe get someone's email and you put them on a certain email list where you just send them maybe a holiday greeting. If you think just connection, not think sales, I think that that's the big difference, because if we think of ourselves as our brand, everywhere we go, that we're putting out there that know, like, and trust factor. So it's all about just making the touches. I like to think in numbers of 10 touches a day. So they can be on social media, they can be on text messaging, they can be on the phone, actually calling somebody live.
Can you imagine people actually picking up the phone and calling?
And 10 might seem like a daunting number, but if you think I can share 3 or 4 things on Facebook, I can actually share that, that's doable. I can make a couple phone calls, I can send a couple text messages. That power of 10 happens very quickly.
Yeah, and I like that. I like having that goal, because for some people, 10 is low. They probably talk to, 30, 40, 50 people, because that's just kind of their mentality. They go to a lot of events, then they're active on social. But then you have some people that, hey, they're just in their business and they run their little bakery or yoga studio or online business, and they just kind of are in their own little world, and they don't necessarily make a lot of different connections. And so to have that number, I think, is really important. It's almost like you can play a game with yourself, and like having to reach out to 10 different people just to say hi, or like you said, share. And I love your the idea of connecting with people more on Messenger, or connecting with them right on Facebook, on social media, because it's so easy to do now.
2 seconds. You're drinking a cup of coffee in the morning, it's 2 seconds. Checking in, I noticed this about your daughter just graduated, you just had a grandchild, something like that.
Yeah.
And also, I also really love snail mail. No one's doing it. So you're really going to stand out. So if you're somewhat shy, you can send, especially this time of year, so you can send something for holidays, something for birthdays, just I'm checking in. I wanted to send a note to see how you are, putting it in the mail.
Yeah.
So now you're in
like
there.
a thank you note. I mean, how nice is it to get a thank you note from someone? I actually spoke at an event a couple months ago, and I got a handwritten thank you note for speaking at this digital marketing conference, and I thought that was such a nice touch.
Stand out, different, stand out.
Absolutely.
So it's the human connection.
Yes.
Power of 10.
Awesome.
Power of 10.
Okay, make 10 connections daily.
And that's easy to do.
Yes.
Number 2 is think free.
Free.
So free, think free. So if you're in real estate, it's very easy to think the power of 10 of your favorite restaurants, create a beautiful report, keep some of them in your purse or in your briefcase or in your car, so that you have them in a file folder. And when you meet somebody out, or they're new to the area, you meet someone in a coffee shop or a restaurant, you can give and share something free that is valuable. And by the way, now if you're a restaurant, you then can offer a free appetizer. If you're a yoga studio, you offer, or a fitness studio, you offer a free class. You want to give somebody an experience. You want to give them a taste.
Mm-hmm. I like that. So just giving them a taste of who you are, what you do, and they can experience you for yourself.
And you also can, at that point, because you're offering extra value, in exchange, you could actually ask for the email address, and then you could put them on that list where you start just with a light communication saying, happy holidays, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, for summertime, that you just send something so that, again, you're back to making that connection.
Mm-hmm. And you're providing value. So I love the idea. I love the example of someone in real estate. So for those of you watching, think about in your business, what is something that you can create, that you can give. If you don't have a product, like the real estate example, giving a free report or something. I think people really love checklists and tips and things that within your industry that you just know at that back of your hand, because you do it all the time. So being able to provide value to someone in that way. So share your knowledge with them.
Yes. Spa, beauty tips, gardening, cooking, recipes. There's so many ways to be in front of your ideal client. And now I want to share my favorite tool, which is a whiteboard. So I actually brought one with me today.
Awesome.
Ta-da, here it is.
I love that, there's so much technology and apps and tools and things like that. But seriously, the whiteboard, it's still it's so great. It's visual, you put it up, you get some people to brainstorm around, love it.
Yeah, I love thinking in this way, in this triangle. So your connections, and then you're free. How can I help? Who can I serve? How can I make a difference? And then moving up. And then this is the nuts and bolts of your business. So this is closing.
Yeah.
So closing, and that means that you have a contract or an agreement in your briefcase with you at all times. That you're ready to send that proposal to someone in 24 hours. That means that you have a square in your wallet that you have access to, and that you take PayPal, that you take credit cards, that you take cash.
Make it easy for people
to
pay you.
Very easy. So if you make it easy for your client and customer, then they'll feel that, okay, this feels good.
Yes.
Feels good because you're confident and comfortable. And so you then, it's all contagious. They can feel that. You're ready to go. So you're ready with a big yes.
And I love, we were talking about this the other day, I love the example, share the example of why it's important to send someone a proposal after meeting with them, why it's important to get that proposal to them in that 24 hours like you talked about.
Because you're exceeding the expectations. Everyone else takes a couple days to get back to someone. So if you could get back to someone immediately and get them that proposal within 24 hours, again, you stand out.
Yeah.
And that is the whole key. They'll trust you in their business and with their business because you do what you say you're going to do and you over deliver. You'll stand out. But I also want to talk about your clients and customers that you've had in the past and the way that you're continuing that connection, and you then are continuing that process of closing in different ways. So that would be getting a review online, on Yelp, on social media, getting those 5 stars.
Reviews are so huge. I mean, especially in today's world where everyone's going on Yelp and Facebook and really doing some research on companies. I mean, we've always been able to do research just on Google, but now there's so many different places for people to find you, and people are not shy about writing reviews. So
it's a great, easy way to ask. And Yelp, it helps with SEO, search engine optimization, so people can find you easily. So on Amazon, they can rate your product and service. You know, if you go on Amazon, you're reading those reviews. You know, when you're looking for a restaurant, you're reading those reviews.
Yeah.
So your clients will happily do that. As they're sharing a story, or as they're saying thank you, then you can say, you are so welcome. Would you mind just popping on Amazon really quick and doing a review? So you're always thinking about the connection. You're always thinking about serving so other people can know about your goods and services.
And I love that point too, because as you are continuing to grow your relationship with your clients, I think it's just you become so top of mind, and you're in their mind all the time. So you get more referrals just automatically because they're going to be thinking about you, even if you've only done maybe a project with them or you stopped working with them, to really continue to look at those people that did do business with you throughout the year and build those relationships.
So can I add a bonus on top?
Bonus.
A bonus one.
What's
I'm just
a
going to
bonus?
add another one. And that's to go to the next level of being personal. I think that's why now social media or anything like live stream like this, where you actually can get to feel someone and know someone. So if you're having, a birthday party, or you're having a celebration for something in your store, if it's brick and mortar, or in your home, that you allow people an opportunity to really get to know you. Yeah. So when people get to know you behind the scenes, they really start to feel comfortable with you. Absolutely. So open up your home, open up your store, find a great place to have an event. You could do something really simple, really super simple.
I love it. Well, Wendy, these were really awesome tips. For those of you watching, I hope that you're able to implement some of these today to jumpstart your business and increase it over. We're rolling into the new year, so jumpstart your new year. And thank you so much for sharing these tips. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks, guys. See you next time.